a state officer standing up and saying you can shoot people, as if people don't die from gunshot wounds. Honorable Speaker, we saw Rex Masai, the young man who was killed during the protest, was shot in the leg. So how can you tell people to shoot people in the leg as if those injuries are sustainable injuries? So, Honorable Speaker, we want to make it very clear that as a country, we have totally lost our way. And we will not have a conversation with someone telling us to wait for 2027 when he's not giving us a chance to get to 2027. He has become an existential threat for this country, and he must go as soon as possible.
Edwin Sifuna is angry. And when Edwin Sifuna is angry, it's not for a joke, you know. Edwin Sifuna is always saying the truth. And when he's hungry, or Edwin Sifuna or Onyonka, they know that there is something bad. But what's really happening?
Tumeambia polisi, mtu yoyote mwenye atakaribia police station, piga yeye risasi.
Mtu ambaye anachukua moto, anaenda kuchoma biashara ya mtu, anaenda kuchoma mali ya watu wengine. Mtu kama huyo apigwe risasi miguu, aende hospitali, akienda kotini.
Wakati jana umesema shoot but do not kill. I want to repeat it here. In fact, shoot and kill. You cannot have someone coming after your life and you do not want to shoot and kill.
The police should never ever shoot to kill. Police have no license to kill human beings. If somebody has committed a crime, arrest that person and take him before a court of law.
So, there's been an order by the president for shoot to kill. And also, not only President Murkomen also said the same, but again he came back and turned the tables. Said, I didn't say that. I didn't say anything. So,
You will not find me anywhere where I said that a police officer should take orders from myself. No.
What are you saying? What are you saying? What is he saying?
you know, so Kenya has become a total joke because politicians, because whether you say a president or the minister, cabinet secretaries, the ministers, they're all politicians, you understand? Because they have been in politics. And Kenyan politics recycles the people that way. So there is a plot. There is a plot. There's a plot to oustar William Samoei Ruto in 2027 elections. This funny thing in Kenya. In Kenya, they do elections. Immediately elections are over, people are now planning for the next elections.
We are telling him, hata Kasongo mwenyewe akiwa the chair of IEBC bado tutambwaga. Hata akiwa commission yote bado tutamweza. But we have to stick together. Yes, we are many candidates. And in case you hadn't known, I'm vying for the presidency.
I will be this, I will be this, this is not this. Even after 1 month or 1 year in the office, this person is bad. This person is bad. Can you believe that Kenya has gone international? Kenya has gone international.
Shoot them in the legs. That's what Ruto has said. And who is he talking to? The police of Kenya. And who is he talking about? Not terrorists, not criminals, but protesters. Ruto's ire is directed towards demonstrators.
First of all, these people are just from rioting. What do you expect? They brought their anger from their country to our... For us, we are peaceful. We are calm.
So they found us calm.
They came with their mano, brought it here and disorganized us.
Ask someone that, which country do you know in Africa? Or, what do you think about Kenya? Go to Nigeria, go to Ghana, go to Congo, Egypt, Somalia. Ask someone, what do you think about Kenya? They will tell you. Tanzanians, they have surrendered. Go to other places and ask them. Man, you won't believe the kind of answer you will receive.
A whole doctor posting on Twitter that after all the noise they made out here, Honorable Speaker, when they were coming here, when they were on strike, saying the Senate should do something because health is devolved. After all the push we gave as a house to the medical doctors to push the National Assembly to allocate money to them in the current budget, A whole doctor goes on Twitter and says, thank you, President Ruto, for giving us money. That's not his money. That is public money.
The rate at which the government resources are being misused in this country is high.
I've seen these patrons disbursing bursary checks, and they want to greet the parent and look them in the eye and ask them, who is the person who gave you this check? Then they say it is Sifuna. Then they say, remember me in 2027. Mr. Speaker, you would think that that money is their money. And one of the things I don't understand, these members of the National Assembly make the dishing out of checks to appear like something that is so appointed. Like a clerical job, who cannot dish out, who cannot, if your office wrote checks, how difficult is it to distribute checks? It's a physical transaction. So they come and make noise here and tell us all about how children will not go to school. Honorable Speaker, and that check has 2,500 shillings on it. There are people here who are educating children and they don't even announce it. Honorable Speaker, they should come to our offices so that we tell them, all those children that I have paid school fees for, even if you see a single one of them with a picture of Sifuna, you should ask me. They go there and they say, this is the so-and-so who did it for me. But you don't see me presenting checks here in Nairobi saying, oh, Sifuna is issuing bursaries today. That is not your money. Can you show us photos of you issuing your own money so that you leave this public money aside?
That's why I told you, if you see Senator Edwin Sifuna is talking, then you know that there's something happening. The sense is being pumped into some other people's brains. And you will understand it when you watch this video till the end. If you look at the structure of Kenyan politics, you realize that it's something different. It's just the same people in it. Let me tell you a story. When in 2002, Kibaki became the president, and Raila Odinga, all these people were in the government. You understand? I don't know who they were voting against. They were voting against Kanu, and Moi was among them. Then they came back in 2027, in 2007. Now when Raila fell out with President Kibaki, and Raila was now vying to be president. Now if you come back and check things the way they are working, the Gen Z protest has really shaped the political temperature and atmosphere in Kenya. You know, but the thing is, do Gen Z, the new generation, the new generation that understand politics, do they really have someone who they know in mind that this person will be their president or will be the good president for them? Because again, Ruto is now going to vie for the presidency. And the other side, we have those people. We have the likes of Eugene Wamalwa, Kalonzo Musyoka, Rigathi Gachagua, Matiang'i, we have Martha Karua. Now again, it has been said that these people, they also have a problem among themselves. They don't know who is going to run for the presidency. And if you understand very well the politics of divide and rule, no one wants to be seen as a voting machine. But the Gen Z, are they going to vote, or are they going to elect people according to what they want or according to their tribal kings? That's also another question that I have for you guys. Looking from the things here, you find that even Raila Amolo Odinga or Amolo Odinga's household is in a mess. Is in a mess. They try to undermine Babu Owino, but the people of Luo Nyanza want Babu Owino, not Gladys Wanga.
Comrades Ra, Comrades Tibim, Comrades Tialala. In the comradeship constitution, there are 3 rules. Rule number 1, a comrade is always right.
never wrong. Rule number 3, if rule number 2 fails to apply, refer to rule number 1. Kwa hivyo, venye polisi walisema ya kwamba Albert Ojwang aligonga kichwa kwa ukuta ya cell, hata police station yao ilijichoma. Asanteni.
And you can see from this video here, the Gen Z are chanting, Babu Owino, not even Raila Amolo Odinga, Babu Owino. Who is Gladys Wanga to them? Those are some questions that I just want you to get the answer for me, because nowadays Gladys Wanga is losing the ground. The things are really changing, and the political atmosphere is also changing. Matiang'i, people don't know what Matiang'i has in the head, because he's the part of that regime that was also the part of our problem to this nation. But he solved some things. He put some things in order for the people of Kenya to also understand. But also, the police force is also feeling like, man, we are being used.
How many can we kill if they touch down a police station or in a government installation? Tensions all over. Even the families that we are coming from, when they look at us, they see the enemy, not a friend. They see us as people who have lost their way. They see us as the black sheep of those families. If they approach a station and we kill them, tomorrow who will be in court? This is a question I want you police officers to ask yourselves. Who will be in that court standing there to answer murder charges? Mr. Kipchumba will be in his well-guarded residence. Shoot them and you'll defend us. I'm telling you the whole truth, you are a liar. You have lied. You will not protect me. All that you will protect, it is your interest. You will not protect me. I will be sacrificed in court before a judge, and I will be sentenced to prison. I can't kill my brother. I can't kill my sister. I am very sorry, Kenyans. If these are the kind of readers we have, then I believe we have a problem of incompetency.
And now they are saying, enough is enough. You cannot use it the way you want. You want us to shoot people on their legs.
Chukua kijana yako peleka Todonyan. Ama uzae afike inji yangu, umpeleke huko Todonyan. And I'm saying this without any fear of anything.
Make them walk with crutches or sit on wheelchairs. Yet, your kids are somewhere enjoying. They are not even far away. They're not even close to police station. Now you want us, we police, now to be extradited, No.
Are you not afraid that after this interview, you might get a termination letter?
My brother, let me tell you this. Nobody was born employed. We all became employed.
Yes.
Along the way. So if we lose we lose the job we have right now, nobody is going to die. We are going to go back to our society where we're coming from, and we will start building again.
Yes.
I will sit down somewhere in KTN will think of giving me a job.
Everyone, yani Kenya kila mtu amejam. People are saying, no, you cannot be using us anymore. We can't just be a voting machine anymore. Man, I'm getting to love how things are going to look like in Kenya, because the voters have now become so clever to understand that politics is part of us, not their business. It's our business. I can't go to proper schools, or our schools cannot have proper facilities or infrastructures because politics. A politician who was supposed to have a look at these things embezzled or ate all the money. Yani walikula pesa. And again, the schools like VTCs, VTCs are where people get skill, go to learn a skill within a short period of time. Then they can now decide whether to go to college or not. And those vocational training centers, those places has now been rendered useless because the county government are eating money. They don't feel like these people, they need to be empowered. You understand? But when it comes to election, during the campaigns, they give these people bang, alcohol, so that these people can chant and vote for them and some small money, which cannot help them. Then after that, they'll be useless now. We don't need you here again. Are we still going to suffer in the hands of politicians who doesn't care about our interests? Instead, they serve their interests. My main question is, how can we elect good leaders? Not only in Kenya or in Tanzania. Because in Uganda, I've also seen them. Our grandpa has also said, no, you know what's happening? Police, you should not shoot people, you understand? But people are forgetting how this same person has now frustrated Kiza Besigye. All the problems we are having in Kenya now, it's only that the Kenyans never listened to people like Edwin Sifuna.
Yeah. You people, this country, this illegitimate government, is better off when it is known people like Sifuna, like Raila, like Osotsi, leading these demonstrations. The day Kenyans take this matter upon themselves, Trevor, there will be no one to call to the table.
People like Atuoli, Francis Atuoli, and Baba Yao, they never listen to these people because he asked one question, and that was on a television, like on a national television.
What do you think God is thinking of this person if he took over? And you people in Central Province, you must ask yourselves, in whose hands will you be safe? In whose hands will you be safe? In whose hands will you be safe?
It was a live broadcast. He asked a very simple question. But people who are now fighting these other people, because sometimes I don't understand what is happening, because maybe we are just the young people are just being used so that the other people can be called on the table and see, okay, what's my stake? What am I going to get from this? What am I going to achieve? What's my slot on that table? You understand? Because I've seen series of demonstrations in this country. Raila Odinga has been vying for the president for a long period of time. I think the whole of my life, this guy has been just vying for the president. He wants to be president. But what's the end results? Whether he wins or he loses, he still finds a place in the table. But what happens after elections? People go on a strike. He calls demonstration, mothers of the demonstration, Saba Saba, I don't know what, I don't know this. Because we used to enjoy free public holidays when Raila calls for a demonstration. And the same one tribe used to go. And also in the process of demonstration, people destroy goods. We don't know who destroyed their property. Like in the previous demonstration, a lot of things were destroyed, fire blown, and to my surprise, even the government pays the goons to come and destroy their goods. Maybe the insurance companies are now feeling the heat because they have a lot of money to give back to the owners or to reinstate many businesses. A lot of cars burned down because sometimes I can just destroy my property, maybe just set fire on it, And at the end of the day, I'll be compensated. The insurance is there. Yeah? So I don't understand. Like, there's so many questions I need to understand. Are we just being used so that other people can get a slot on the table? That piece of the cake, you understand? Just a pie, because you can't get the whole of it. Because you find the same people who stood for the government, who were harsh with one another, they're now opposing the same government they elected. The same government they voted, they campaigned for, they voted for, and now they even threatened the opposition. And so my last question is, on whose hands are we safe? On whose hands are we safe? And if you're going to watch this video, ensure that you watch and understand what I'm trying to talk about. Because if you can't accept politics to be part of your life and make it your business, then you won't know why you are always vote. People always vote. Why we have leaders. Why we do elections. And you will understand this, and that's why becoming a president or a politician in Kenya is now becoming so tough, to a point where people are now trying to see the sense. Why should we have bad roads when we have a lot of money? Why should we borrow? Why should the government borrow a lot of money that we don't see the use of these things? We don't see the need. We don't see the importance, the benefits. We don't receive the benefits from the money, taxes we pay. So why should we continue paying taxes, or why should we continue supporting a government that is now just few people are getting rich, and we don't have peace, we don't have hope, and police are being used to scare the citizens. And even if the police are being used, they're being used and dumped, because when they're on their own, no one comes on their at their rescue. So think about that. It's me, love it. Let's keep it real.